So once again, let me just show you the process of experimentation and shit. So personally, I actually have no clue of how this whole thing will turn out, and it's not complete yet, but essentially I read through the transcript, which I'm lucky to have. Like, usually you will have to watch the lecture at 2 times speed, or if it's a YouTube video, then it may have transcripts, but I have no idea what's going on with YouTube right now, so yep, no transcripts. So let's just assume that I watched the video at 2 times speed, and this is sort of the initial structure, I suppose, which evolved to this while I watched the lecture slightly more in detail. And as you can see, it's really messy, so it's not good. And this morning, I didn't look at the old maps, and I was like, what did I learn yesterday? Or you can just take it as same day retrieval, but regardless, I tried to record the stuff I've learned, so this is what it ended up. And you can clearly see that there's no details, even in the little ones here. So these ones are not remembered at all. And also, that means it's not a very good way of chunking it, or grouping it, essentially. And so, I tried to chunk it, and I mean, it looks cleaner, but there's quite little stuff in there, so it's not accurate. And I tried doing some shit to realize that I made it even messier, and it's not even that much info in. So I I went back to the transcript, started collecting the keywords, like boom, magic. Anyways, so I read through the transcript to like slowly sift through a number of keywords. Some are not important, oopsies, but it gives me some sort of, I don't know, something to work off from. So when I do like the initial grouping, I have no idea how to say it. Like, I can make the groups, and it wouldn't end up as being so like empty. And actually, it's harder to group it when there's so little stuff, because you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's better than the previous one where it looks like, I don't know, glycogen, but it's still bad. And I'm like refining it, and this is trash, refining it. And this is, I decided to restart the whole thing. So honestly, you see how much shit is here? I just threw it all away. And you'd be like, why? Sunk cost fallacy shit, so don't just keep a structure because you spend like a lot of time on it. And trust me, I did spend quite some time on it. Like, I'm trying to do another backbone structure, which it's like, it's not like this technically, but I'll do it then later. So this, I would say, could be a plausible result after like skimming through, getting the keywords, looking at the keywords, and then going through. Like, you're still not doing the mind map, but then you watch the lecture and you've gotten like a better understanding, but it's like messy, so it reflects in your mind map where there's like arrows going all the shit around everywhere, trying to encompass all the keywords or most of them. And yeah, obviously you don't keep these, right? Because you need to record this exact structure, which is like, you are not gonna do it. It's not good. It's a waste of effort, and there's not and if you haven't realized yet, there's not many details other than this and this. So yeah, it's not advisable. And what my next course of action, or if you're in this position, is to try to simplify it. And let me just play a Justin Sung shot, because why the hell not?
Things is you have to be grouping and chunking more. Most of your relationships are just between individual ideas. You've got a couple big groups here and there.
It's like flows.
Yeah. Yes, it flows, and which is not a bad thing. But the idea is that your flow is just concept to concept to concept to concept to concept. So the idea is that when you know that there are things that are related together, instead of just saying, yes, they're related like that, you should say, okay, well, they're all related together, so therefore I need to chunk it and I need to group it. And then now you've just got one thing to work with instead. And then now it might be like that.
So this can help with the backbone, right?
Yes, this directly helps with building that better backbone, a bigger schema. One of the...
Okay, yep. So I saw that and I was like, holy shit. That basically answers the problem of this. And it's free, so yeah. And yep, that's all for now. I'm interested to see how long I'll take to simplify this in such a way that it looks like this but with more detail, because this is like, it's like having a good container. Oh wait, you know, it's like having the fishing net shit where it's like you have a very large fishing net but with like big ass holes, and like you catch most of the holy shit, that looks like a missile launcher, whatever, fish, and the little ones go through and you're like, ah shit, so let's build a net that's like so damn tight that like not even like a plankton can go through. But the problem is you only catch these little fish. You can miss out on the details, but like just get the big fish first, or the big nuclear missile shit. Whoa, okay. So yeah, next video will be me converting this shit into, yeah, it's a mystery. So adios.